Okay, I'm gonna be driving from this park into the Keizer library. I have to go through the city of Salem to get there. I'm not looking too forward to that. Don't really like all that traffic in Salem so much. It gets backed up and crazy. But I know where I want to go. I know the direction to take after looking at Google Maps. It's just a matter of hitting all the right streets. From what I seen on Google Maps, it's a pretty good hour of the day. It shouldn't be too busy. Looks like my windshield's pretty dusty. Just shows how little rain we've been getting around here in Salem. But I wouldn't really, it doesn't really seem like a drought, but I guess it is. If California's getting it pretty bad, and there's news is saying that Oregon is suffering drought too, but the grass looks pretty lush, looks pretty green, and it's not being extra watered or anything. Parts of California are pretty much browning out. And I saw on the internet that they're all mad at the celebrities. They take overhead pictures and they see that their grasses are all nice and green while the regular people's grass is turning brown. So there's that income disparity going on, but you don't see that so much in Oregon. Yeah, I think I want to go on the left-hand lane. I've never driven this. I bicycled to the library. That's a little different. Now I gotta keep up with the traffic flow. Looks like the gas is $3.09. It seemed to shot up like last week and then remained stagnant again. I got a cop on my tail. Oh man, is it backed up ever. It's backed up right onto the intersection. So it's at this hour it's pretty bad still. Oh, there's another cop. So they're on patrol pretty good at this hour. Especially when it's all backed up like this, it's something else. It's a long, long wait. And this light is very short too, so you gotta move fast. Wow. This is just a lot of congestion. I wish I was that bicyclist. I'm just not sure if the left-hand lane is the right lane for me. Like finding out. Whoop. Yeah, okay. I guess I want to be in the left-hand lane, and this is a heck of a incline. Alright. Heading right into the sun. Salem City. Alright, I want Keizer. So, I'll just... Okay, I want Keizer. Okay. Oh. Okay. So there we go. We got, should be heading, oh, yeah, this, well, it's hard to say. It looked like I was taking the correct lane into going towards Keizer. Yeah, I mean, it has to, and if I went straight, then I would have been able to still jump on one of them roads that head to Keizer anyway, but this turn gets me there a little more directly, I believe. Just want to, yeah, I have to take a right. Anything helps. Okay. Yeah, there's quite a few bums that hang out and beg. So even at this hour on a Monday, it's fairly early. I guess you got your 9 to 5 workers that are still rushing to get to work. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need to stop again. And then this area is pretty much a poor area. It's the northern parts of Salem. You'll find more of the bums hanging out and stuff. The northern portions. There's another motorcycle cop. I didn't realize how much in force they are around. I had that one that trailed me for a little bit, made me a little nervous. Okay, it's a screwy road. It's just not a straight on. Okay. And then I'm not sure of what the speed limit is. So this is Salem. Salem is pretty bad driving. Yeah, and it's only a fraction of the size of Portland's. And I'm definitely not enthused about trying to drive through Portland. But yeah, that was it. That little intersection. Now things look a little slower. It's only a 2-lane now. Walking through all that, It's a lot better than driving, I think. Or you don't really want to bicycle through that. They have the bicycle lanes here. Not really a joy to ride on. You don't. Yeah, you just get on them, use them quick, and get off. Although cars are probably pretty careful in their driving. At 30 miles an hour, it's relatively safe. So Fred Meyer's will be coming up. I should be like taking a left at Fred Meyer's somewhere, I believe, if Google Maps is correct. But yeah, there's a lot of people in Salem just out walking around all over the place. It's always something unique. I walked by a guy who was holding his ears yesterday. He was just yelling at a trash can, and I heard him a block away. That's how I noticed him. He was holding his ears with his hands and like cupping his ears, and then yelling at a trash can. I saw one lady. She was, and he looked homeless too. One lady. See, people could go straight there. One lady, she was just riding her bicycle and crying and yelling. She went, "Rah!" She yelled really loud. Yeah, I think I need to take a left here. Yeah, okay, there's a sign that says Keizer's to the left. So it's Fred Meyer's to the left. Oh, there's the McDonald's across the street. And then it's a pretty much straight shot. The road turns into a different road. But all I need to do is look for the Safeway off of this road, I believe. And take a right at that Safeway, and then the library's not far down. And I'm looking for somewhere to park in the shade. I'm not too enthused about parking in the sun. Nope, alright. It heats up pretty good around here. I mean, my car probably goes up a good 20 degrees above the outside temperature from that sun. I really miss that shade at the Salem Park. Yeah, Salem attracts all the crazies, and then you got then you got Keizer. Keizer is a lot quieter, I think. There's a lot less going on. Okay. So yeah, this is the road I bicycled on then. I was on the left side. So this is definitely the road that I'll see the Safeway on. They got a tire factory, and it's a lot of business, a lot of more of a smaller town business. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to be a city separate from Salem. there's no clear line what separates the cities. But it's Keizer wants to run its own government and all that. So maybe a little overwhelming for Salem to have to extend out so far. So yeah, it's supposed to get pretty sunny today, off and on. The library doesn't open up until 1 o'clock, so that's a lot of downtime. That'll give me time to get familiar with the area more. There's a park not too far from the library, but I want to scout that out first. I want to look. I want to bicycle over there first and take a look around. I'll park. I'm going to just drive to where I know where I'm going, because I really like to take advantage of the opportunities to bicycle to places first before I drive. And this is one of those opportunities I could take advantage of. Going to the Keizer library. Can't always do it. The next city further north is Woodburn again, which I was already at. I think I might stop there for a day or two. That city's a lot more tame than Salem, and I appreciate that tameness. And then from there it just gets crazier going into Portland. Yeah, it's interesting to watch people in Salem. There's quite a wide variety, a lot of pretty girls and stuff. But I prefer the tamer cities. Although I could get into a routine of Salem, of hanging out in Salem, and just kind of taking it easy. I had a good park spot that I just that one that I left. The West Salem Library is a easy spot to get internet access. I mean, I didn't get bothered at all by cops, so it was really comfortable living over in Salem, more comfortable than I expected. And they talked about running out the bums and all that, and in the parks, that when a park guy came and talked to me, I was expecting to be one of those bums that they ran out, but I just never got bothered. There was that one moment where the cops were kind of pulling up to my car as I was getting in, and I ducked down a little, kind of suspiciously, so the cops roll up behind my car and then just sit there and watch. And I just sat there and watched them in my rear view mirror. But they took off. They didn't. What did they have? I guess they just took off and left and dropped it. Okay. This is a big, wide open parking lot, but there's just no shade trees. Nobody's parked in this lot. Oh, there's kind of a shade opportunity. I'll take it. It's just, I bet people kind of avoid it because the cops. Oop. Okay, there we are.